Yeah, we had a decent practice tonight, pretty good practice. Hopefully it will continue to be encouraging, and hopefully we'll play our best come Thursday night. But guys are picking up their energy a little bit. I'm sure North Carolina is also, so it should be a heck of a game.
John Walton didn't practice tonight, looked like?
John Walton says his back's sore. Jarrell Adams hadn't practiced in 3 days. I doubt if Jarrell will start now. We'll see how he feels Thursday night. But he hadn't practiced the last 3 days. So I was just thinking, we got 3 tight ends. All 3 of them are freshmen, and 2 of them are walk-ons.
Right.
And they're going to play the whole ball game Thursday night probably. And they'll play their ass off. They're good ones. They're good players. Dan August and Markway and Hayden Hurst. Yeah, all 3 of those kids. So we're sort of young at tight end, but they're good players, and they'll scrap.
Is it unusual for you to have so many walk-ons on offense in prominent positions on the depth chart?
It is unusual a little bit. You know, sometimes in recruiting, I guess you make mistakes, or some of those guys have gotten hurt or whatever. But I think one thing is known is that we give walk-ons a chance. They know they can earn a scholarship here if they're good enough. So we think they're good enough, so we're going to find out. Okay.
Now, Hurst is a freshman, but obviously he's spent 2 years playing minor league baseball. So he's sort of an older guy.
Yeah, he's 20.
Has maturity sort of shown through in the practice?
Well, he still doesn't know where to go half the time, and he hadn't played football in 3 years.
Yeah.
So, but he tries, and he's got some ability. So, heck, he may start right now. He may start. Yeah, he showed up in June or July. When did he show up? July? Maybe it's July. I didn't know anything about him. Steve found him down in Jacksonville.
He knows Perry pretty well.
Yeah, he knows Perry. He's from Jacksonville, went to Bowles High School, played minor league ball a couple of years, decided he wanted to go to college. And so we found out about him. He's a walk-on, paying his own way. If we had a scholarship, he'll probably win one soon. But we usually give him a semester before they do it. Yeah.
Who does Connor remind you of that you've had at South Carolina? I mean, is he like a Dylan Thompson, or is he more like a Garcia?
Well, let's let him go play. Let's let Connor Mitch go play. He was pretty good tonight. Made good decisions, and that's what he's got to do. Just make good decisions, throw it where he's supposed to, get rid of it, and hopefully pass protection will hold up. So we'll see.
Well, speaking of pass protection, how do you like Mason Zandy's progress?
Well, we hadn't played a game yet.
Okay.
Hadn't played a game, so he'll need to prove himself Thursday night, as will so many other players who've never played. But we think he can do it, so we'll find out.
Are you careful?
You talked about the intangibles with Connor Mitch when you first made the decision, and leadership qualities. Have you seen him exhibit those leadership?
I think he's been a little sharper. He's a quiet guy. We don't need a lot of rah-rah out here. Pharaoh is a tremendous leader. He doesn't say anything. Yeah, we believe in leading by example. If you hustle every play, do your assignment well, you're a pretty good leader. So, yeah, we'll see as we go. We're still as we go.
What are your emotions like here a couple of days from the game? I mean, are you a little uptight? Are you relaxed? How would you describe
normal. A little different than last year. Yeah, we're more anxious to see what we got. We thought we had a lot last year. We ended up not having that much in certain areas, but so we've hopefully been awakened from one year to the next. But again, we got to go play and find out what we're all about, as I'm sure North Carolina's probably saying a similar thing. Okay? All right, Amber, good seeing you.
How's Jared Washington doing?
Jared's doing pretty well. Dr. Guy said, he had just a clean break in the bone, and fixed it up. They put a little pin, rod, whatever they call it in there. He said he could actually be back by the middle of this season, possibly. So a broken bone can heal very well, a lot better than a torn up knee. And it was just very unfortunate. He sort of got bumped and landed wrong, and I wish he hadn't got bumped, but sometimes that happens out here. But he'll be fine in time. We'll probably redshirt him, so he needs to get a little thicker, a little more muscle on him. But he's a wonderful young man and tries as hard as he can, does everything we ask. All right, let's get out of here. It's getting late.
Yeah.
Thanks, Coach.